Hello everyone, XFalcon here and welcome back to my Pyre Let's Play series. Actually, as I'm recording this, I'm just waiting for my download of Life is Strange Before the Storm to get finished. I pre-ordered it and I'm also going to be making a playthrough of it, so do check it out once that's out. Anyway, back to the game. To be honest, I forgot the name of this place. But I do remember that it's a gloomy place, I should say, since every time we progress, our characters are losing hope. Well, except for Tizo, the drive-in. So yeah, we've got nothing new to check out right now, so let's just commence the ride. As you make preparations for the coming ride, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Milthe. Now, what I remember, then... what the heck, Tizo? He is very concerned by something in the vicinity. Okay, enemies, maybe? The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone take cover. Judariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one view to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of their astral born. We shall see ye when the stars master the courage to illuminate this place. So, I'm assuming these are reptile-like creatures or snakes, basing on how they pronounce their S. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crown. Okay, they are serpent-type creatures. Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, and they are widely feared. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn, and Udmilde is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Islak, the astral-born monstrosity, and the Withdrawn is a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Harum! And Tizo makes clear he has no love of Udmilde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. And it's finally right time again. I'm not sure if going to be presenting another new feature or something like that, like with Tizo, but we shall see.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Milith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
The crone Udmilde sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islak. Make the Nightwings suffer. And Islak is a monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy Islak. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilde's attention, however. The rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilde moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish! Islak shall grow. Islak shall grow. Islak shall grow. He shall consume me. Your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilde slides off toward her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Why do you have to aggravate them? Okay, well, I'm still sticking to my usual team, which are Hedwin, Jodariel, and Ray.
It is done.
As the 8 scribes once vanquished Islak, so shall we prevail. No matter where ye go, Islak shall find ye and devour ye. Okay, let's do this.
Commence.
Nope.
A favorable start.
That was an easy jump. Nope. Jump off. Miscalculated my jump. Nope. Nope.
Someone there rose to the occasion.
Hey, why is that picking up the ball? Okay.
Pathetic.
What the? Why did they both get killed?
The orbs engulfed.
Okay, I messed that one up.
The two triumvirates are neck and neck.
Nope. Nope. Oh!
Unfortunate for the withdrawal.
Weh.
Hedwin plunged into their fire.
I got a bit lucky on that one, to be honest.
The Nightwing's pyre burns brighter for now. Too bad for that one. Ray
Whoops. Too fast for you. The lifeblood of Islak. It flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood. It shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Okay. They become stronger again? Or they added...
which invokes a profane name I shan't repeat.
Okay, so I can't...
To beware of foul sorceries.
Nope. Okay, so those are obstacles. Good to know, good to know. But I shall win this one! Nope.
Or not. I thought they had you there.
No! Ah! Okay.
Doused the adversary's
I got caught by the shockwave of that jump, but at least I made it through. Nope. Wow! What the fuck? And we win!
The Nightwings once again prevail. Their adversaries prove no match for them. The right is done.
Well, after so many episodes, well, not that many, I finally got more used to the right. Well, it's something. And nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. The scribes, they vanquished Islak, just as we prevailed tonight. Islak! We have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Okay, who gets to level up? Jodariel.
Further down the path, but to what end?
Focus, training, prowess. The path towards survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. Okay, time to get a new mastery. There are 2 new ones. First is Crushing Heel. While landing from a jump, Jodariel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. Okay, so it's more of a defensive move. And the next one is Brazen Manner. For 7 seconds, after saluting your adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional 10 to the adversary's pyre. Oh, okay, for salute during a ride. What exact? So I just press T every time I use her, so... Then it deals damage. Okay. I'm kinda confused with the mechanic, but what's this one again? After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. Well, I'll just read up to the last. Any adversaries banished by Jodariel take 30% longer than usual to return. Jodariel, blah blah blah. Jodariel at the start of a ride. Jodariel's pyre automatically gains plus 35. Okay. Should I get one of these? Or I'll get this one, so I'll get the last part of this mastery tree. Okay, so I guess I'll go with this one just to get this, since this seems a pretty good mastery than this one. Obviously, I don't feel like flinging the orb, as I prefer rushing towards the goal anyway. So yeah, I'll go with this one. Nope, she hasn't leveled up. Nope, not for Tizo as well.
Until the next rite.
And now we're back to the Black Wagon. Having thwarted the withdrawn with great prowess, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Udmilda's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody. Yeah, thanks. I'm good. The Reader and the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time, the Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. And the Sea of Solace is an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Okay, so it's pretty much a giant ocean. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Rahoo! And what does that actually mean? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Ray and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Ray. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. And here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her, Tizo. Skriha! Ha 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 ha! Tizo is happy to oblige the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Okay, it's time to determine our next location. And what exactly is our next location? It's up north, so really have to go through the Sea of Solace. And it's, oh, there it is, Ars or Aries. So yeah, that. It's an azure star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. So the next place for the ride is a shipwreck? Or not exactly a shipwreck, a ghost ship? This ought to be good. The rites beckon you to steal further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? You do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride right up into the water. Why am I messing up much today? Blah. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Hedwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Okay, and now we've determined where to go from now. But first, we shall talk to whoever's inside the black wagon. And it's Tarek, the lone minstrel, whatever. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Sure, I have time. Why not? I mean, we're not in a rush. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in what he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rights I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn and witch Udmilde, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name, which is Islak, the Astralborn. Yeah, I hesitate to say it even now. He who must not be named, huh? You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilde for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, rings with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater Titans. And who are they? They are colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. Yeah, I did not get that from the name. Yeah, sure. The one called Islak was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islak's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Islak did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. So what? Is this the Pyre counterpart of the Greek Titan Kronos or something? Well, at least I'm making that connection. Maybe that's an inspiration by the devs, I don't know. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it into ours. So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the ravings of Woodmilde are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet, the history of Islak is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more, in time. I hope all this is of some blah blah blah. Wow, why? Of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. So, what now? Let's see if Sandra has a trial for one of our members. I can sense you out there somewhere. What is it that you want? Okay, let's request of her a scribe trial. Okay, never mind. Sandra deems none of your fellow exiles worthy of her time right now, so whatever. Farewell for now then, reader. So nothing new, nothing new. So let's just continue our journey for now. And the next stop is Big Bertrude's. And according to the Lone Minstrel, he says that someone here can help you pursue the stars across the sea. So maybe a good boat or something? I don't know. This is the place. Let us go to see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Okay, nothing new in the black wagon, so let's just go see Big Bertrude. And of course, she is an old hag. Big Bertrude's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Big Bertrude's, small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet, thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madame, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wikingwood, beyond the waters. And where exactly is Wikingwood? It is a labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin. Few know their way around in it, and we don't even know what Black Basin is, so I guess we'll be going there far in the future, maybe. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Headwind stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. I, in a manner of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwig nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. And I assume they are going to have mixed responses about this. You find yourself with time for your vocations while the BOG dollars go about their business. So, vocations... What should I choose? Forage 4, blah blah. I guess I'll just mentor a companion again for the experience, since we don't really go to rights that often, and so we don't have much source of experience. So yeah, I'll just mentor someone. And who shall I mentor? Out of my usual team, Ray is lagging a bit behind, so I'll just choose her. Me? Of course. Please tell me something I don't know, for there is lots of it. You sit down with Ray to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense she is beginning to understand. Okay, good. The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel that I have grown somehow closer to them, maybe? Level up. And so, which shall I choose? Blah blah blah. Ray flings the orb faster and farther, or when saluting adversaries, Ray automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. Yep, seems like a good choice. Reminds me of Goku's instantaneous transportation, or is that what you call it? But yeah, it seems a pretty solid choice, so I guess I'll go with that. The more I think on it, I think that I don't like being banished very much. And so, we have no other things to do. Continue. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. And so, we get to see the new look of the wagon. And whoa, the black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, please tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, begone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon, the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. And why are you excited because of that? Scree! And Tizo seems to share Ray's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. And you as well, you can't even swim. Although you can fly, I guess. I am beginning to feel ill already. Your black wagon became seaworthy, the Sea of Solace awaits, so let's go. And we only have one choice, which is the Worm Gulf. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. And okay. Thank you, Big Bertrude. And it jumps again. Whoop. Oh, whoa! What the it transformed! I thought the wagon would only have some sort of in floating device or something. Never thought that it would actually transform into a ship. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. You have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. Worm, whatever. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right is in the middle of this sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the hulk of oars, or ories, I don't know. And only one choice again. Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the maze of moss in a curving route bearing northeast. The wagon feels like it's going to break anytime soon. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace, after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Joe Dariel seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rookie, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is it doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, it's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift victory. Oh, victory. I mean recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend. It's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble, just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? And I guess being the reader, and you can read, I assume it would be the book collection? Few friends? No, I'm antisocial. Just kidding. Perhaps the food? Well, maybe not. I guess maybe the books? Sure, it was highly illegal, though just the same, you missed having had access to those volumes. Just tell him that you miss your book collection most of all, after having taken many pains and risks to put it together. Ha! I figured as much. I bet they burned all of your books, didn't they? Those scum. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. Oh no. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. And there's only one choice. Sadly, we won't have headwind available for the next ride. That sucks. And the Sea of Solace looks great, actually. Even though they describe it as very dangerous. By the scribes, the sea. I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you can now see what must be the hulk of Ori's fire on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. And what's the matter, Tizo? He's wondering if Fedwin is feeling better, but I guess not. He requires further rest, Tizo, as expected. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir? Hey, Whatever. From this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please, consult with your companions about which course to take. And we've got two choices. First is the Underking Pass, and Ray believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. And the Fathomless Trench, Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. And so, nope. I prefer the blessings. Much more helpful. I hope it's a blessing that gives swiftness again. You find Ray gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching. I just know. Even out here in the waters of Underking Oris, so it is a name. So maybe Oris is the better pronunciation, but whatever. And he is the 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, also known as the Persevering or the Sea Sojourner. The urge is on, I feel it, I just know. There is no denying that the North Current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again. But you can sense a spring in everybody's step. Okay, it does give quickness, and much more so than the first blessing we got. That's great. And so, we finally reach our destination for the next ride. At last, you arrive at the hulk of Oris after journeying across the sea. It seems the next ride is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. And so, we've got a new page on the Book of Rites. But we've got the Slug Market as well, but we look at the Black Wagon first. And we've got Joe Dariel here. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwin, he is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he is grown. So, how exactly old are you, Joe Dariel, to even be calling Hedwin a child? Interesting. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that isn't clear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. Hey, don't go raising a death flag like that. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, What you mean to say is you are raising a death flag. No. You should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door. And as for the other, we've got a new page in the Book of Rights. And so it's entitled The First Exile in the words of Golgolathanian, the Master General. I'll just inspect this so you can more clearly see the text. You know perhaps the thrice-cursed name of Soliamur, the Emperor of the Tsar, the first exile and my liege. Whoops. Is this the first page? Oh yeah, I'm reading the wrong page. Never mind. Okay. Here's the new page. Down the river, the Emperor Soliamur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river's Clorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand, they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. And so there goes the story of Emperor Soliamur and his greed. So, lesson learned, kids. Don't be a king and be greedy at the same time. Or, just don't be greedy in general. And so, lastly, we have the slug market. Oh, hey, you guys. Finally running into you out here. Right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today. Of course, your only customers are the protagonists. So have a look. I'll give you a good deal. And so, another pinch of stardust. What are the new items we have here? Nothing that I would be particularly needing right now. Maybe I'll use up some pinch of stardust. So if I use pinch of stardust on this, will she become faster? Or not? It's still +2. Oh, okay, so you need 2 upgrades to make it +3. Should I? Maybe not. Not for now, at least. We don't have Hedwyn, so we'll be using Rookie for the next right. So I'll be adding his unique talisman here. What else? How about this? 33% chance. Not that big of an increase. How about this? 20%. Maybe not that long of a time as well. So I'll just stay with those pinch of stardust up. Or dash of stardust. Whatever. So yeah. That's all there is to it. Pleasure doing business with you guys. So what? And so here's the end of this episode for now. As usual, I'll be commencing the ride in the next episode. Or maybe I'll be changing up the routine next time. I don't know. I haven't received any sort of complaint with my current way of doing this playthrough, and so yeah, I'll be commencing the ride next time. And just a little plug for my latest series. I have the Life is Strange Before the Storm, I mean, playthrough uploaded, episode 1 to be specific, and it's got 3 parts because it's 3 hours. My playthrough is 3 hours long, so yeah, I hope if you ever like the game or if you're interested in it, do check it out, and I hope you like it. So yeah, do subscribe if you like my videos, comment whatever, positive or negative, whatever, or something like that. So yeah, I'll just end it here now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.